Address past learning loss, teachers are facing an expected challenge this school year. Well, it's almost been 3 weeks since kids went back to school. Now, COVID cases, they're on the rise.
WTOC's Camille Syed tells us how the spread is affecting local doctors' offices.
Pediatricians say now that school is back in session, there are more children coming into these rooms at the doctor's office with COVID.
Doctor's offices are quite busy.
According to COVID data from the Savannah-Chatham County School District, last week 416 students were positive with COVID and 468 students had to quarantine. 101 employees tested positive and 42 had to quarantine. Dr. Ben Spatownik at Pediatric Associates of Savannah says there have been some kids coming in with COVID and the flu, or COVID and RSV. He says it isn't a surprise to him that cases are so high because there are less COVID protocols.
We're seeing a lot of COVID, and what we're seeing is mostly mild symptoms. Mild symptoms including cold symptoms, runny nose, low-grade fever, mild headache, some sore throat, even in some cases some diarrhea.
The two Savannah-Chatham schools with the most positive cases in the last week are Rice Creek K-8 and Southwest Elementary School with 40 cases each. Southwest Elementary was also the school with the highest number of kids who had to quarantine, with that number being at 133. Dr. Spatownik says the younger the child, the less likely they are to get vaccinated.
I wish we were getting more vaccines into arms. We're seeing a very high vaccination rate in the teenagers, a moderate in the younger kids, and a very low vaccination rate across the board for COVID in our babies.
In addition to the vaccine, Dr. Spatownik reminds people to wash their hands and continue good hygiene practices. Camille Syed, WTOC News.
Well, cases among children in Georgia are back up to levels that we haven't seen since April, although they're still relatively low compared to January's peak. Well, new cases are highest among the children age groups 5 to 17. You can see in the 7-day average for the other age groups on your screen right now. Well, these numbers were last updated on Wednesday of last week.